Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another Tag Tuesday video. In today's video I'm going to do the 10 Untouched Books Tag. This tag was created by Rainier and I saw this tag first on Summer's channel. A few days later I was tagged by both Kelli and Mariandrea. I will link all of their videos down below. And this tag only requires showing 10 books that has been on our shelves more than 1 year. Since I have more digital books than physical books on my TBR, I've decided to include 5 digital books and 5 physical books for this tag. The first 5 books consist of books that I've added to my Storytel at the earliest date and have not even tried them for my try a chapter videos. And the book that I added at the earliest date was The Girl Who Wrote in Silk by Kelli Estes. This book is a dual-time historical fiction book taking place in USA and China. When I read the synopsis of the book, I was very excited to read it. And right now, as I'm reading the synopsis of the book, I'm also very excited to read it. But somehow I never had a chance to read this book because of all the other books that have been reading for my book clubs and buddy reads. Second book is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I've heard great things about this series. Sarah and Krista actually did a buddy read of the series. Even though I have this on my TBR, I had so many other books in that month, so I did not have a chance to join them. But I'm encouraged by their very positive reaction to the series. The third book is Island Queen by Vanessa. I've heard about this book actually from an interview with the author and I was very interested in the story. But it is also a book that I never had a chance to put it on my TBR. The fourth book is Agatha Christie's Poirot, The Greatest Detective in the World by Aldridge. If you only watched a couple of my videos, I don't think I need to give the reason for putting this on my TBR. However, it is quite a hefty book and that's why I never had a chance to read this non-fiction book about my favorite author and her most famous detective. Fifth book is also a non-fiction book, which is actually the first book in a series that I've read the other books. Sapiens by Yuval Harari. This book is actually the most famous one in the series, but I've read the other two. Even though I did not agree with everything the author said, I was quite interested in the subject matter of the other books. I guess this will also be an interesting read. And in the second part of the video, I will choose 5 physical books that have been on my shelf for more than a year. First book is a gift from one of my book club friends, which is Yapraklar by Mark Z. Danielewski. This is the Turkish edition of The House of Leaves. I really wanted to read this book in its physical form. And it was a very big coincidence that my friend bought this book without knowing that it was a horror book. And she really does not like horror books. And she very graciously gifted this book to me. I cannot thank her enough. But I think this book requires a lot of time. And I think I need to make it as a project for me to read it. The second book is a book that I bought when I was at holiday in Kaş, Antalya. Stay With Me by Jessica Blair. This book is a historical romance book. It was a bargain, so that's why I bought it. The third one is actually a next book in the series. İnce 3 by Yaşar Kemal. I read the first 2 books with Rose at Kelli dangling about the books. And we both enjoyed the first 2 books very much. However, I've heard this book was not as good as the other 2. And it is longer than the other 2. First 2 books were so good. Even an inferior book would be great. So I really need to read this one and the next one to finish the story. The fourth book is a book that I bought during the quarantine days. One day when I was having a walk, I saw a young woman selling her books, and she said that she could not work and had to sell the stocks that she had in order to keep on living actually. And I bought her novel Tesadüf by Nurdan Karacabey. I looked at the book after I bought it actually, and it sounded quite interesting, but this is another book that has never been on my TBR because of all the other books. And the last book is a book that my aunt gave me, Çikolata, Kızlar by Annie Murray. The original title is Chocolate Girls. This book follows the lives of three women in the Second World War and their friendship. It really sounds like a book that I would enjoy. It is a book that I'm quite interested to read actually, like all the other books that I've talked about in this stack. So those were the 10 books that have been sitting on my digital and physical shelves for more than a year. Please comment down below, have you read any of the books that I mentioned in this video, and what did you think of them? If you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose silk. Silk means ipek in Turkish, and ipek is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.